It is the Gunsmith Show on Saturday, July 5th, the All-American Weekend, and we are proud to be here discussing guns with you. If you need to speak to us, our number here in the studio is 810-743-8255 or toll-free 866-533-1530. Now, this show goes all over the state of Michigan, all over the country for that matter, and around the world on the World Wide Web. You can tune us in on WFNT.com and hit listen live.
Yep.
Some people like that. Other people like to go to Radio Pup, which is an app
on your phone or your iPad.
And it's a great way. You can be working or whatever you're doing and have Radio Pup going. It's a great way to get us. Just go to Radio Pup is All Town Square Media, I believe. And then just go to Flint, Michigan and click on WFNT and away you go. You're listening to our show. But Jake spends countless hours every week putting together videos and our previous shows that Kevin records for us and puts them together as YouTube videos with the show in the background. Jake, tell more about how to get a hold of that.
Well, you can go to our website at thegss.com and click on our previous shows icon. And I've created videos of all our past shows, and they're on YouTube. So if you're familiar with YouTube, you can go there and search The Gunsmith Show. And that's going to be all our shows that come up there as videos for you to see at your viewing pleasure.
There you go. We can't beat that.
And we've also posted some videos on there of us shooting at the range, so check us out.
We didn't get much video from this week.
No.
We were shooting outdoors, had a lot of fun. We're going to get into that in a minute, but we let some lead fly this week, didn't we?
Big lead.
Big lead. Yeah, big boom. Big boom.
Big boom.
Big bear. All right. Okay, but we're talking about, you talk about a big gun.
What's more American than a big lever action rifle?
Well, you know, I just really can't think of,
How about adding a number to the front of it? What's more American than a 50 caliber lever action rifle?
Do you know of any lever action guns from Europe?
I don't think so.
They're all from South America or here.
Yeah, well, Europe has, it's mostly like bolt action rifles.
Yeah, and double barrels
shots and double barrels. Yeah,
right. And they have some revolver rifles, some goofy stuff.
It's us American cowboys.
Yeah, yes.
Everyone have gun.
Okay.
Well,
what's more American than a 50 caliber lever action rifle? We've been waiting for this to happen, and finally, you know, there's the wildcats out there, people that make them.
Well, this is the Big Horn Armory Model 89 lever action rifle in 500 Smith Wesson Magnum.
Now, it is the world's most powerful handgun, the production handgun made, but this will make an awesome deer hunting round, I guarantee you. Well, I mean, bear, anything.
Anything that has 4 legs.
Or more.
Yeah.
I killed me a millipede. But I'm telling you what, this is a monster gun. So it was the finest millipede I ever seen. I had it stuffed.
This is a rifle that was basically designed and built right here in America.
Well, you just can't beat that. Here in the red, white, and blue.
It uses some designs from the past, from the Winchester Model 1886 and the Winchester 1892.
All right, so it's classic lever action styling.
Yep, and Big Horn Armory really just completely custom designed the whole piece taken from both of those to make it work, and it provided the platform that's capable of firing this massive round.
How did they get the needle in?
The what?
The needle.
What needle?
The needle to inject the steroids to make this gun happen, because you can't build a 500 Smith & Wesson on a standard frame. They must have beefed up the entire thing.
The thing is,
it's just too wide to fit in a 30-30.
The rifle is completely beefed up, and it's machined completely from 17.4 grade stainless steel.
Ooh, you can make tanks out of that. All right. Well, good.
And it's available in both a rifle and carbine configuration. The rifle has a 22-inch barrel. Wow. And the carbine barrel is only 18 inches.
Only. Well, it's better than a Smith & Wesson with a 6-inch barrel or an 8-inch barrel. But, you know, think about it. A 22-inch barrel with that 50 caliber. Well, what a moose dropper.
The funny thing is,
I didn't say moose droppings. I said moose dropper.
They call, a recoil pad is a recoil pad.
Yes, it is.
It stops the recoil.
Well, it it lessens the blow on your shoulder to
Right.
make it more comfortable to fire a gun.
Well, the recoil pad on this rifle, it's an inch thick.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's 17 inches thick.
Yeah. It's actually no stock. It's only a recoil pad.
It's just a
it's
rubber pad against your shoulder.
It's a 1 inch thick, but they call it a recoil taming pad.
Oh.
Doesn't really stop the recoil all that much, but it sure helps.
Well, you had a little problem with that this week, too.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about this rifle right now. So, they both come with an aperture rear sight.
Good.
And a post front sight. Really, that
Just standard. You're good for your viewing pleasure.
Exactly.
Good sights.
now, being that every rifle is made to order, you're not going to go to Big Horn Armory and
Take
say,
one
you
off
know,
the shelf?
I'll take this one, and 4 of those.
Right.
They actually make these, and they also make custom over and under shotguns too, all from
Really?
scratch.
I'd like to see. This is personally, and we talk about this all the time.
Yes.
I would love to see a double rifle in this 50 caliber
Yeah,
Smith & Wesson.
absolutely.
You know, that would
Absolutely.
that would be an awesome gun to have. You don't need
I'd
more
like
than
to
2
see
rounds.
one in 500 Smith & Wesson, and I'd like to see a double rifle in 444 Marlin.
That would be good. Good thinking.
I think for Michigan hunting, that's all you'd need.
What we like about the 444 is you can load it down, make it very comfortable to shoot, or you can beef it up and
You can hunt rabbits with it.
crush cinder blocks with it if you want to. So
Right.
it's
All
my
right.
rock chucka.
Well, these are all custom ordered, and they take about 6 to 8 months to get one. But let me just talk about it a little bit, because they're all made to order exactly for you. There's all the custom options you can get from this company that you really you'd have to pay somebody to make if you went out and just bought a standard.
Oh, you're going to pay somebody to make this too,
Right. Well, yeah. So let's say you picked out the rifle model, 22-inch barrel. You have different options too. You can have the stock checkered.
Sure. I imagine you could get any kind of checkering on it you want.
Yep. And then
All your choices on steel.
the steel options, you can have your plain stainless. It's a matte stainless, very Alaskan looking.
Tough gun, like a guide gun.
Yep.
Very tough.
Or it can have they blacken the steel.
They can have black and stainless, which is wonderful. You can do blued,
Yep.
which would be your standard looking, your standard lever action looking rifle. Most of them are blued.
Yep.
And you can also do a case hardening, which is a very interesting look. It's very, very classic, Old West style case hardening.
Yes.
It's just beautiful. So MSRP, let's talk about what this gun's going to cost you.
Yeah, this gun's going to cost you approximately $2,524, and that's for just in stainless. It kind of goes up from there.
Believe it or not, folks, that's the price of a good shotgun. So I mean, that's pretty interesting. That's not bad. But now the carbine's the shorter model.
Right, they save a little money by cutting off the barrel.
Well, now the carbine is $2,474. That's where it starts.
Mm-hmm.
So again, Big Horn Armory Model 89. So this is an American classic by all the definitions, I would say.
So
this is
you can check this out a couple different ways. You can go to bighornarmory.com,
okay.
and then or if you happen to be on the road and you're driving through Cody, Wyoming,
Well, every now and then you pop in there.
stop on and and check them out.
There stores right there.
Yep, they're in Cody, Wyoming.
Well, doggone it. You didn't go there last year,
I didn't
did
go
you?
there. I didn't know they were
What's the
there.
matter with you?
I'm sorry.
Well, get back out there. Head out now.
Okay. Well, I'll leave now. That's what you truly want.
No, I don't want you to leave. Not unless you're taking me with you, because I want to go to Cody. What else is in Cody, Wyoming?
If you're a gun fan, there's probably 3 places in the United States that you want to go.
Flint, Michigan.
No.
Oh, why?
No.
Detroit City.
No. The first one being the Firearms Museum in Virginia from the NRA.
Yes, yep.
The second one being Missouri at the Sporting Arms Museum at Bass Pro Shops.
Right.
Those are both kind of small compared to the Buffalo Bill Historical Center of the West in Cody, Wyoming.
Really?
Formerly known as the Cody Firearms Museum, but the town is centered around the West and the guns that made it what it is.
Really?
The museum is just a perfect prime example. If you're a gun fan, you would truly respect what this museum has to offer.
Very good. I know you sent a lot of pictures back from that when you were there,
Yep.
and we're truly impressed. And you spent hours there, and said you could probably spend a whole day.
You could easily spend a whole day in just the gun area. The lower level, which is with all museums, they say you only see a half of what is actually in the museum,
or less. Yeah,
but the lower level is
drawers.
Drawers that you open up each drawer, and there's 6 or 7 guns in each drawer, and you can look, and it tells you about every single gun.
And they're all sealed in, right? They're all sitting there.
Everything from Thomas Jefferson's flintlock to it was Colonel Jeff Cooper's 1911 that was presented to him.
No kidding.
To the guns used in Bonanza. So,
well, that's really nice. And I was impressed. I didn't make it to that one on that trip with you, but I did go to the one in Springfield, Missouri, at Bass Pro Shops, and that was a very impressive. Me being a wood guy, I love the wood. Even the doggone walls were made out of beautiful walnut, solid panel walnut, finished, oil finished.
Ka-ching,
I mean, it was just
ka-ching.
I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, they're gonna sell a lot of life memberships to pay for that.
Man, I tell you what. You know what though? Thank God they're there though. At least they're preserving the history.
And the amazing thing is that in Missouri there, it was the Robert Peterson collection.
Yes. Robert Peterson has been the real push behind all the gun magazines for the past 50 years.
The Winchester factory collection. Out west, they had the Remington factory collection.
They did have like the millionth Remington there.
They had the millionth Remington 870 and the millionth Mossberg 500, I believe, also in Missouri.
Yes. It was good. It was sporting arms, so it was basically designed around hunting.
Right.
And they did have a little bit of military there, but not much. They had one interesting wall of all the guns and what we've been using with our military from day one till now.
Yes.
All lined up in one big cabinet, which I thought was astounding. That was I was thoroughly impressed. But all right, well, listen, we got to go to commercial break, so hang on tight because the Gunsmiths will be right back.